I grew up, grandparents farming, always being around produce and gardens and fresh fruits and vegetables. I really kind of just happened upon this place. I bought the house originally just on a little half acre, but there was land all around it. And so in my mind, I always kind of said, I want to buy that land. That land that's all around me, I want to buy it. And it took a few years, and it was all family farmland at one point in time. And as the family got older, they were wanting to sell it, and I was able to purchase it. So we have almost 8 acres. And when we bought it in 2018, I was really ready to go full steam ahead. I bought a tractor. But at that point, I was also not feeling well. And we didn't know at that point that I had a rare cancer. And so in 2018 and 2019, our farm plans sort of were put on hold. So I went through a pretty extensive illness. Thankful to be here. My doctors are all up at the NIH because I have a very, very rare type of cancer. But in 2019, after surgery, and then right after surgery, COVID hit. So I was actually able to kind of hunker down during COVID and heal up. And it was in 2020 that we started working with our local farm service agency. During COVID, we did the farm number, and it was all, at that point, everyone was figuring out how to do it electronically, and so we were doing things on the phone and by email, but we got our farm track and our farm ID, and I want to say it was like a week. At that point, we were working on getting a loan because we wanted to get a high tunnel at that point. So what happened was we were approved for the loan, but we had learned about the high tunnel program. We were going to buy a more traditional greenhouse, and where we could do things in pots and, sell things in baskets and things like that. But then when we learned about the high tunnel program, we actually held off on the loan. So we told our loan officer, we want to just put it on hold because we want to kind of look at this high tunnel program. And so that was in it was late 2020, early 2021, and so we, so it's taken us, this was our year that we got it, so it's taken us a couple of years to work our way up on that list, and we learned that it's a point system, so you get points for certain things. We didn't think we were ever going to get it, but we kept at it, we kept reapplying every year, and Trammell Fortney is our agent we've been working with more directly here recently. And he would call us and say, do y'all want to reapply this year too? And we'd say, yes, keep us on the list. And so we learned that each year that you do that, you kind of go up a little bit higher. So we knew we had to be getting pretty close. We should be getting one soon. And so we got the call, this last fall, when we talked to Trammell, he said, I think it looks like you got a good shot this year. And he told us they had expanded some of the money since we first applied. They expanded a little bit of money. And so it was mid-January, I think he let us know that we got it. So we were excited about it. It came on a big shipping truck. And when they opened the doors, it was all just bundled up and just laying on the floor. If you've never received one of these before, that will be some of my advice is be prepared to have some people who can lift or have some equipment. And getting it out of that big tractor trailer is not easy. When they arrive in the tractor trailer, that tractor trailer is 5-6 feet off the ground. So unless you can build you a big ramp, and they don't have big ramps on them, they just have big doors. So unless you could build a big ramp and slide it down, I would definitely recommend a front-end loader on your tractor or some sort of a skid steer with forks for sure. So we've built this new farm stand. We'll be, kind of washing, packing, and selling produce open from 9 to 6 every day. You can use Cash App or Venmo or all the kind of the monetary apps. We'll have all of those. There'll be a little scale, and you can weigh all your stuff and is drop the money in a bucket, or you can pay us on the apps. And then we're also gonna start a small CSA this year. Most of my customers are from the community here, fairly local, but I will say last year we had people coming all the way from Rutherford County. We had some people come all the way from Morganton, because we are growing a few crops that I don't think they can find. So we grow the white cucumbers, we grow a couple varieties of eggplants, our tomatoes, and again, most of our things you can buy in bulk. So we had several customers that wanted to can, and so they could come here and buy by the bushel. So we sold bushels of cucumbers, we sold bushels of tomatoes, and all of those were for canning purposes last summer. So we did have people who were outside the county come in. So we were excited to see that.